Look at that. Stay up to date with all the details, and we'll have much more with you guys coming up very soon. See you then.
Let's just go in closely on camera left there, on that guy's face. Right there. Can we just go in close there? Yeah, nice and close.
This is Fireman Sam,
Yeah.
Carl. Fireman Sam.
OK, girls at home, I know it's been a long haul, COVID-19, but don't just ring your local fire station so you can talk to him. Just don't do it. He's very busy. Look at that magnificent man. And a filthy mode. Put my fire out.
So let's say hello, Chef Carlos. What are you doing?
Look, cue the music, clear the music. We've got DJ Fisher in the background here as we work up Ali a magnificent breakfast. This is what we do here. This kitchen is on fire this morning. It's some of her favourite meals. What I've done is I've prepared some bacon, some cheese, some barbecue sauce and some hash browns. So I'm just going to whack that in the... Oh.
Don't make me
that?
your favourite breakfast. It's meant to be about me.
Anyway, it's all clean here. It's all clean. It's all clean. Whack it in there. And also, you should know, and then we're just going to put that down.
I hope he's not expecting me to eat it. This is the breakfast that Karl has made me.
Breakfast of champions.
It's so, I'm so tempted.
End of May, Karl, check back in with me.
My mother-in-law is still living with me, Cheryl. I mean, she's got to go back home at some point.
They were demanding keys. I said, I don't know where they are. And then before I knew it, Mike had said something along the lines of, let's go, mother effers, and ran out the door with a bass. So,
Mike, would you mind dramatically reenacting again for us, live on TV, just coming out the door and just telling us what happened and what was said, bearing in mind that it's breakfast TV. So, off you go.
off you go.
Sorry, what was it?
Reenact.
Reenact? Oh, there. OK.
Yeah.
Come on, boys!
Welcome back to the program. It's great to have your company today. Well, a piece of Sorry.
Wow.
It came from a clear blue sky.
And we've got our fingers crossed for your update at 8 o'clock when we get those latest figures, that they remain as low as they've been. Thanks, Premier.
They're pretty good. Thank you, Ali.
Oh, you know them already?
Oh, yeah, don't worry. You'll hear them in a few minutes. But
Come on.
No, they're pretty good. You'll be happy. You'll be pleased.
It's her birthday, so it's good.
Come on, make it my birthday present. Make it my birthday present.
I can't.
Welcome back. Brookie's here with some very exciting news to see her. She's got like a new hit. She's a new mum. She's got new boys.
Yeah, and you've got nothing.
And that's all the entertainment news. Guys.
I've got some mates who live in country Queensland and in Warwick particularly, and they reckon the girls have some unreal stories from the BNS balls back in the day. Anything they'd like to share with the country?
This is insane. I can't.
Any stories that you have from your balls that you have out here? Warwick balls.
That's not what I asked.
Have you met any of Karl's mates?
No. Have you? No. No. We're pretty chill girls.
That's
pretty chill.
Just to confirm, just to confirm to the nation, I did not ask that. I don't know
That
what
was
happened.
lost in translation.
Completely. Thank you,
Are you
Ashlyn.
sure you don't have stories about balls?
Oh, my God.
Karl wants some stories about balls.
So again, you don't double it up.
Not the TV anyway.
Research team in France is training search and rescue dogs to sniff out COVID-19 sufferers through the smell of their sweat.
Gee, that'd be comfortable having one of those things after you. What does it smell like exactly, Alex?
I don't know, Karl.
Django, some people are saying that once you cut the whale free, that he or she thanked you. Is that true? What was that moment like? How does a whale say thanks?
Yeah, I don't know how it's... I don't know.
OK, now...
Just repeating what has been
That's the
reported.
reason why I didn't ask that question. OK, well, what about this story? It looks like something out of a movie. Over the hedge and far away, a squirrel in Germany comes to play, looking for empty beer gardens, going nuts for tiny pints and snacks. 10-year-old Maxie made use of his free time in lockdown by making a beer table especially for Madam's small paws. Madam by name. And complete with a tablecloth, plate and tiny beer mug, she's living her best squirrel life. Those crazy Germans, eh?
Did that really?
What happened?
That made,
I mean, is that news?
Well, you talk to me. Do you know what? Can I have a camera? I'm going to take a camera with me.
News.
Yeah.
The cameras don't move. I think we should just move on.
I'm just going to go out here and see the news department.
Let's ask.
It's a fair question, I'm going to say.
Hey, guys, do you think Ali reckons it's not a story? Did he say anything when you got him down?
Look, to be honest with you, he was pretty high on pain meds by then, so yeah, he wasn't too talkative. He was in a happy place.
Oh well, you've done a great job. You're like the Gary Sweet of New South Wales Police, aren't you? We really appreciate you being with us today.
Oh, please.
I thought you'd like that. Max's service has brought smiles to the locals isolated at home. A novel idea, if llamas are your thing. What a lovely buttock.
Isn't it a llama?
No, it's double L in Spanish is llama. Don't you know anything?
Sure, Karl.
Let's get your sports headlines now with Alex.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Karl.
I'm very happy to say Tony here with me this morning. Got a little bit of a weapon here for me, Tones. What's
Thanks
this one?
for that information, Tim, but it's about time to put the fire out. So
Okay.
remember, you've got to put the extinguisher down, pull the pin, aim, squeeze the trigger,
Okay.
and sweep at the fire.
Pull the pin.
Pull the pin. Come on.
that out. All right.
Bit of muscle. Get the diffuser out.
Here we go.
Aim it at the fire.
Aim it at the fire.
Squeeze the trigger full.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Perfect. Well done.
There we go.
Hey?
Sign me up, guys. We'll see you in half an hour. Sorry, Jess. Oh, I'm in trouble now.
No, that's all right.
Whoa.
'Cause you can do that.
Is
You know
Jess okay?
You put a long neck.
Are you all
Jess
right,
is operating the
Yeah, she's
camera. Is
okay.
Jess okay? Tim, you're in
Yes.
so much
Yep.
trouble. Who is battling very, very torrential conditions there. Izza. It's the worst of
bad.
it has passed by the looks of things.
I'm actually wearing gumboots and this big jacket.
Well, we
and
need to
it's
see
so
that. Hang
toasty.
on, hang on.
Oh, okay. They're a bit cool, actually. I stole these from Mum.
Very,
Fancy.
very fancy
Fancy.
pants. What's your mum's name, Izza?
Mum's name is Bojena.
Oh, Bojena. She has good tasting
She's
gummies.
Bojena. She does. That's why I took them. So thanks, Mum.
If you're looking
return
for
them
them.
one day.
What would be fun is if you went into the Yarra now with those really expensive gummies on.
All I
Do
can
you know
say
there are
is
people in the Yarra right now?
Are there?
If you want to hold up their artwork and show off your beautiful portraits, there's a good one there. Now, we love this one here of Karl. You've got laser beams coming out of your eyes there, Karl. Tim looks like he needs to slip, slop, slap next time he's in the sun. Who else have we... Where's Ali? Who's painted Ali?
I painted
Here. We've got Princess
look.
Ali. Ali, looking
This is-
gorgeous.
These kids are a joke.
You know what we do?
These kids are a joke. Look like Mao Zedong. And he doesn't look too flash these
he does
days.
not look flash at all.
All right.
I think they've done a terrific job.
Keep going, kids.
Great job.
Wow, there's a theme there.
Whatever, kids.
A treadmill for dogs.
I love it.
My dad in the bush right now is watching this, rolling his eyes, I know.
Why?
What next?
That's fantastic.
It-
Oh, I wish they had those for humans. I wouldn't fall off it. And you could swim at the same time.
I wouldn't fall off it.
I fall off the treadmill all the time. And when I get in a real good rhythm, obviously I don't go on them very often, but when I do, and I get in a rhythm, I step on the front of it and fall over, and it's just,
I
I'm
fell off one
hopeless.
once. It was the most embarrassing.
No,
moment
it's
in the gym
embarrassing.
ever. So- and I landed because the guy on a
Yeah.
push bike behind me, and I ran at his feet,
Yeah.
at his front, and I was looking up at him, and it was so embarrassing.
See, thank you for supporting me,
It
Alex.
was so embarrassing.
That's what the emergency button's for.
Who cares what your dad thinks in the country? We're men are men and men are men.
Men are real men
And
in the
Alex and I
country.
are manly men, and we don't need to, throw it in our face.
Right.
Avocado, they're the ones that also give us that high we're looking for, that feel-good response in the brain.
Nick, I think you're absolutely full of it. I
Carl-
tell you what, I'm going to put you to the test. So I reckon I need to lose. I reckon 10 kilos. If I follow
We can do
your
that.
instructions by the letter of the law for a period of how long will it take me to lose 10 kilos?
We're going to get you to lose the 10, Karl, with interval weight loss, but we're going to do this properly so that I don't talk to you in 5 years' time and you've stacked that weight back on, okay?
So in 2
We're gonna
days?
lose it properly. No, not in 2 days. I will work with you. We will follow the science behind it so that you don't regain that weight.
New South Wales Premier scolded you, practically dressed you down last week, Premier, for not opening the borders, saying there might be economic consequences. Pauline Hanson says open up the borders this morning on our show. What you're doing, she says, is unconstitutional. Your response?
Okay, my response is now, first of all, I know how much Gladys loves her holidays in far north Queensland. I'm sorry, Gladys. You just have to wait a little bit longer.
Love that principle.
You
It's
guys
a terrific
tired?
school you're there. And any school that has a lazy Susan, I'm sorry, my cup runneth over.
I know. Pass the fried rice, would
Just
you?
very handy. Very handy.
I was waiting for the fried rice and the spring rolls to come out.
I love that stuff.